Sliced bread is a staple food enjoyed worldwide, but have you ever wondered how it's made? In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating process that transforms simple ingredients into the soft, delicious bread we love for sandwiches and toast. Let's dive into the journey of sliced bread. Bread is one of the oldest foods known to humanity. The Egyptians are believed to have made the first form of bread over 5,000 years ago. Despite the passage of time, the basic recipe for bread has remained remarkably simple: just simply mix flour and water to make dough, then bake. The story of bread begins in 1928, when an American baker named Otto Frederick Roeder invented a machine that could slice bread uniformly. This innovation made bread easier to consume and an instant hit. Sliced bread, baked in a rectangular mold, became a household favorite, thanks to its convenient shape and uniform slices. The process of making sliced bread begins with flour, which is made from wheat. The wheat is first cleaned and then transported through a 10-kilometer-long network of pipes from the silos to the machinery. The wheat is soaked in water for up to 24 hours to remove the outer husk. After soaking, the wheat is milled with steel rollers that crush the grains. Once the flour is ready, it is transported to the bakery by truck. Flour is a combustible powder, which means it can create an explosive environment if not handled properly. The bakery receives nearly 1,000 tons of flour per week, which is stored in huge bins called silos. The main ingredients for bread: flour, yeast, oil, vinegar, sugar, salt, water, and small amounts of other ingredients like fat and preservatives are then weighed and pumped through pipes to a giant mixer. Yeast, the special ingredient that makes the bread rise, is kept at the proper temperature, monitored constantly by computers. The mixer combines all the ingredients until they form an elastic and sticky dough. This enormous mixer works the dough for about 8 minutes, resulting in a massive dough that can fill 600 bags of sliced bread. Once the dough is well mixed, it is emptied into a huge container, weighing 1 ton. Although it contains a significant amount of water, some of it will be lost during baking. The dough is then divided into equal-sized pieces. At the bottom of the machine, a small hole allows the dough to come out, where 2 mechanical arms cut it into equal pieces. These pieces will become loaves of bread. The dough is further divided into small balls at a rate of 119 per minute and falls onto a conveyor belt. The dough balls are coated with flour to prevent sticking during transport. Now, it's time for the yeast to do its magic. The dough balls are shaped and placed in baking molds, where they are left to ferment for about 3 hours. During this time, the yeast creates small gas bubbles inside the dough, causing it to rise. This process, known as fermentation, is crucial for giving the bread its soft texture. Once the dough has risen, it is baked in large ovens at a temperature of about 260 degrees Celsius. These ovens are 39 meters long, longer than a tennis court. The dough loaves are baked for 20 minutes, resulting in beautifully golden loaves of bread. After baking, the loaves are removed from their molds using a tipping system and placed on a conveyor belt to cool. Hot bread cannot be sliced, so it needs to cool slowly in a temperature-controlled refrigerator. The loaves rotate through enormous cooling towers for about 2 hours. During this cooling process, the bread settles and becomes denser, helping it maintain its rectangular shape. Once the bread has cooled, it is sent to the slicer, which cuts 65 slices per minute. The slicing is done by 2-meter wide and 40-centimeter long steel blades that are replaced every 2 weeks. Each loaf is sliced into 20 slices, making it ready for packaging. The sliced bread is automatically packaged at a rate of 65 loaves per minute. The packaging process ensures that the bread stays fresh and is ready for distribution. In total, it takes about 5.5 hours from the dough preparation to the packaging of the sliced bread. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with your friends who might be interested. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate notifications for more amazing videos.